Good evening, cricket fans, and welcome back to the Seven Districts Malek Cricket Stadium in Ajman. It's the final fixture of the night, match number 24. It's Team Ajman taking on Team Dubai. Ajman, of course, coming off a great victory against Abu Dhabi, so they're in winning form once again. And Team Dubai looking to get going here and getting a victory to seal the evening. Well, we have no time to lose. Rashid Mohammed is out there on the sideline to conduct the all-important toss.
Thank you, Combs. It's time to flip the coin. Match number 24 of the Emirates D10 2023, powered by FanCode. I've got the star cast to my left. Adnan Mulk will be leading Ajman. I've got Ronak Panoli for Dubai. And we've got the match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. Ajman is the home team, so Adnan Mulk will flip the coin. Ronak Panoli will call. Heads is the call.
It is tail.
Well, it's the tails. Adnan, well done. Congratulations on winning the toss. What have you decided to do and why?
We look to ball first.
Any particular reason?
Yeah, the reason is because in the first game as well, we bowled first. We bowled pretty well. We got them restricted to 177. We like to keep that momentum, same thing as well.
It was a very important game for you, the first one of the day. Now you would want to continue with the momentum. Tell us what's the plan for tonight?
It's the same team that's playing the last game. We didn't do any changes, but the momentum is, of course, very important. It was a very important game as well for us to win. We emphasized on Abu Dhabi to beat them. So we don't get pressure on this game while playing. So we'll try our best this game.
Right. What do you think would be a good total to restrict them with?
Under 100, we would like that, but realistically under 110 also.
Right. All the best and give us a good game.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Ronak, not all that lucky with the toss. What would you have done if you won the toss?
I was looking for the same thing. I was going to bowl first anyway. But yeah, let's take it. It's a new challenge again. At the end of the day, it's towards the end of the first half of the tournament for us. So yeah, hopefully some positives today.
Right, I think they've won the toss and they've asked you to bat first. So you'll have to put a total on the board. What would you think of a good total on the wicket?
Maybe at least 100. Let's take that as a target moving forward. We haven't really achieved that in the tournament. So hopefully today's the day where our batting clicks and we get past that 100 mark. I think our bowling lineup is pretty sorted otherwise.
Yeah, and tell us what's the composition of the team today?
One change, unfortunately, Emirates is missing out today, and Shahrukh Sheikh comes back in the 11.
Right, all the best and give us a good game.
Thank you so much.
Well, that's the news from the centre then. Ajman winning the toss and electing to bowl first.
Thank you very much, Rashid. So news from the sideline is that Ajman have won the toss. And once again, they're sticking to the same game plan. They're looking to bowl first. Let's run through the two team lineups for you. Well, Ajman is absolutely unchanged from their game versus Abu Dhabi. So the Dubai side, you've got Aditya Shetty, Ahan Fernandez, Ahmed Tariq, Ammar Badami, Mohammad Anik is in the side this evening. And of course, you've got Ronak Panoli, Safir Tariq, Shahrukh Ahmed, Taimur Ali continues in the side. Played a great hand in the previous game. And the two left arm seamers, Wasim Akram and Yug Sharma, which you would expect to take the new ball. And taking the new ball alongside me in the comm box is, of course, Abid Ibrahim. Good evening.
Good evening, Izzy. Well, the new ball is pitched straight here. I like a mic. An exciting game waiting ahead for us. We're watching Ajman for the second time in the evening. The last game of the day. They'll be taking up against Dubai. They've got Shahrukh Ahmed. He's got a handy strike rate. 150 over 150 is a really good strike rate. But the average is slightly on a shorter side. But I think this move is slightly decent to bring him up to the order. Ronak Panoli at the other end. Well, that's not the figures that justifies his talent and class. And I think he's one knock away for proving the point what he's capable of. Well, the player of the match from the previous game, Ankur Sangwan, has got 4 wickets and a good average. Not a great average, but pardon me, not even a great economy. But considering that he always bowls at a very, very important positions, right now he's been given and trusted with a new ball. And I think this is the time where he needs to perform and break this partnership early. If he gets that partnership on, I think Ajman would be high.
Here we go then. The delivery, and Shahrukh tucks it away to short third for a quick single. Well, in the previous game we saw short third, Ahmed Khan producing that direct hit to get rid of Danny Pawson. Not to be this time. And we'd like to wish a very happy birthday to our videographer, Mr. Saad. And of course, our very special friend, one dear friend of ours, young Mr. Noman Chaudhary. They share a birthday, and we shared a lovely honey cake on their behalf. And you certainly took the vast majority of it, Abid Ibrahim.
Yeah, the rest of the team only took one piece of it.
Just a nibble. Just a nibble or two. Meanwhile, Ankur now bowling to Ronak Panoli. Pushed away to the covers. Yes, no, maybe. Well, Shahrukh Ahmed was halfway down the track. There was never a single there.
Yeah, brightly sent back by Ronak. As you mentioned, Danny Posson was the first wicket to fall for the Emirates Reds. It was courtesy direct hit. You don't want to get out cheaply, especially run out.
Lofted just over the mid-off fielder. He will go herring after it, and they will take two. Well, that was a hittable delivery, but such is the form of Ronak Panoli. He's just not timing the ball well.
Well, I generally feel that Ronak Panoli, kind of a batter Ronak Panoli is generally one hit away. One good hit he needs under the bat. Maybe sweet connection, sweet spot, or middle, or time, something to get going. If he gets that one early, he's unstoppable.
Such is the reputation. They have a long on and a long off in place for Ronak, so they know, like you mentioned, he's just one hit away from just kicking into high gear. Beautiful delivery from Ankur, hanging and turning.
Yeah, bowled well, and I think Ronak reacted late on that.
Oh, this has gone straight up. And this could be a cotton bowl for Ankur, and he takes it. Well, Ronak Panoli, what can one say? A very, very poor shot, and he's thrown it away once again.
Certainly playing with the two minds didn't kick in for Ronak Panoli. He found that ball, and he thought that he might be able to put that one away. Yeah, just let that ball bounce, and a little bit of extra bounce from Ankur Sangwan, who's done a wonderful job. Cotton bowled. And a very important member for the team, Dubai, is walking out, the captain. 2 of 4, 3 for 1, Dubai.
So the new batter coming in is the left-hander, Ahan Fernandez. Was opening the innings alongside Ronak Panoli for the majority of the first half of the D10, getting a slight demotion, but once again arriving early in the piece. Best of 38. He would dearly like to reproduce that this evening. But we have seen that you can recover after losing an early wicket. Emirates Reds did exactly that in the previous game, but lost an absolute thriller. Harshit Seth, incredible striking. 29 needed of 2 overs, and they got there. Outside edge. Nobody in the slip cordon. And it will be a streaky boundary for Ahan Fernandez to get off the mark. So the first over, well, Ankur slightly unlucky to concede that. But it was a good over of power play. Dubai 7 for 1. So it's going to be the left arm seamer Abdul Malek once again taking the new ball for Ajman. Did well in the previous game. Picked up a couple of wickets. And Shahrukh Ahmed, he does like to take on the paces, doesn't he, Abid?
Oh, indeed. I think Ajman should have stuck one more over, tried the spinner. Maybe Harshit Kaushik.
Yeah, he certainly is capable. 3 wickets for Abdul Malik in the D10. Sliding across the right-hander, nicely glided away by Shahrukh. And Maroof will clean it up at deep third, but they will take a couple.
I think Ajman is going with a lot of pace on. They've got four seamers, front lines, fast bowlers. So they don't have many options in the spin department. So even you have to have services like the sixth bowler of in shape of Harshit Kaushik. So if you got that, I think they might choose and they'll definitely try him out, but not in the power play.
Onto the pads, just turned away for a single. Yeah, they even have Usman Khan who can bowl some excellent off break as well. I'm surprised Shiraz Ahmed Pia has not taken the new ball this evening in the second game.
Well, I think Shiraz is a kind of a bowler where you can introduce him any moment of the game, any juncture of the game, no matter what conditions are. Even the team, when they're struggling, they usually find him to bowl. I think he's got a brilliant experience, a lot of experience and brilliant control of the bowl. So I probably think he'll be coming in to bowl that 8th over in the final.
And they needed somebody like him to come into the bowling department, someone who offers a degree of control. And he's done really well, got them back to winning ways. Pulled away towards mid-wicket. Brilliant shot from Ajman Fernandez. Stand and deliver.
Well, he's got to a quick start here. Just faced 2 deliveries and got 8 runs. He's dealing in boundaries and timing the ball superbly. A lot of chat between him and Shahrukh. And Shahrukh must be saying, you should go for the boundaries and I'll just anchor. And that was a thumping shot on the onside. And not an easy shot to execute that one. Look at that. He's got on the line of the ball a little early.
Swung from the hip. And this time trying to uppercut over the point region. Right idea, but the difference was it was a slower bouncer from Malek.
Yeah, he took the pace off, otherwise that would have come nicely. Yeah, Malek smartly bowling now. Soon you get a hit for boundary in this format. You try to go on a little bit of a defensive approach. So Malek, I think you need to bring on the attacking line and length.
Hit in the air, through extra cover. A blazing boundary for Ajman Fernandez. He is dictating terms tonight.
Now that's a wonderful shot. Not only on the onside, but he's very strong onto the offside as well. All he needs is a bit of width outside. And this last delivery, where Malek offered width outside off. And look at that. Superb timing and placement. 4 runs.
Great shot. And I like that he just wants to hit the ball hard. He's not concerned about keeping it all along the carpet. And this time, even better, even sweeter, even classier. Ajman Fernandez.
Beautiful shot. What a shot that was. It looks so amazing when these left-handers execute. 22 for 1 at the end of 2.
Team Dubai off to a positive start despite losing their captain. Thanks to Ajman Fernandez with some glorious stroke play. And in the end, Abdul Malik, well, the move to give him the power play over has backfired. Taken for 14 runs, and now they've given Shiraz Ahmed Pia to come into the attack. Well, he should have opened the bowling for me. But well, that is in the past. Let's see if he can get them back on course. 2 wickets in the tournament. Very decent economy rate. And let's see. The old war horse, very experienced. A long-time veteran of the UAE domestic scene. High-quality bowler. Bowling one across Shahrukh Sheikh and squeezed away to point for a single. Very mature approach from Shahrukh. He's just taking ones and twos, holding up one end. It's quite unlike him, to be quite honest. Used to be a very attack-minded middle-order batter when I remember back in the day.
And he's still got those abilities. But I think he's just having the understanding of the game, got a lot mature, knows when his partner is doing the heavy lifting. He's got to anchor the role. He's not wasting any time. Straight away feeding singles to the left-hander. Ahan was doing wonderful job.
He's looking in great touch tonight. Young Ahan Fernandez. A slower bouncer, beautifully executed by Shiraz Ahmed. That's a difficult delivery to bowl, and he's done it with such control.
Indeed, he's got a lovely control in these slower ones. And look at that, he rolls his finger over, but doesn't slow down his arm. Yeah, wonderful experience and great athlete.
Yeah, exactly, that is the key. No discernible change in your action. Dubai dugout looking a bit concerned. Fahad Nawaz, bottom left of your screen. Aditya Shetty, he's chewing away on those fingernails. I think he's a bit hungry. Maybe get some of that cake we had earlier. Heaved away towards square leg. And there is protection out in the deep. So excellent bowling here from Shiraz Ahmed Pia. Full gambit of his skills and variations.
Yeah, he's slowed down the runs flow. That's for sure. Though he haven't picked up any wickets so far, but I think the team Ajman expect from him to do the role of picking up wickets rather than containing runs. They've got plenty of others to do that job, but I think Shiraz Pia, they expect him to pick up a wicket.
Oh, absolutely. He's an attack-minded bowler. Beats the outside edge of Shahrukh Ahmed. Pacey delivery this time from Pia.
Yeah, good delivery this one. He's been now slightly under pressure because of dot balls. This format, if you play a couple of dot balls, you get immediately under pressure. Now he's got mid-off out for Shahrukh. A lot of fielders on the on-side. They've got mid-wicket, wide-ish long on, let me tell you, that way. Yeah, now pushing mid-wicket behind as well, and the square is already out.
Yeah, I think they can afford to bring that long off into the circle. Tempt Shahrukh into going over the top. Maybe this could be a double bluff. Let's see if it works. So far, so good for Shiraz. Yes, hit in the air towards that deep mid-wicket and just falls in front of him. Yuvraj, the youngster, couldn't get there. Plenty of hang time, but Shahrukh Ahmed gets away with that one.
Yeah, I would call it unlucky there, Shiraz. That was hit long way up in the air. But didn't have a lot of power or timing behind that.
It's been a slow start once again for Team Dubai. The top order batting has struggled throughout the tournament. But let's see, Ahan is off to a start tonight. 17 of 7. 4 boundaries to his name already. Bowled him with the perfect Yorker. Shiraz Ahmed Pia delivers on his class and ability.
Yeah, exactly. Acknowledges the good delivery. Ahan Fernandez got deceived with the slower Yorker. He took the pace off and bowled it. And Ahan reacted a little early. That was out of nowhere. Was the least expected by the young Ahan Fernandez. Wicket number 2 down. And Ahan had a good start but couldn't convert it into better. 25 for 2.
Taimur Ali coming in at number 4. And he's in good striking form. Played really well in the previous game. Although it was a lost cause. But he hit a fair few amount of sixes. And looked in great touch. It's going to be Mohammad Ajmal. The all-rounder had a wonderful game in the previous. Got 2 wickets that really set Abu Dhabi back. And set up the stage for an Ajman victory. 7 wickets in the tournament. He's been outstanding. Brilliant economy rate, below 8 runs per over in the D10. That is exceptional work indeed from the young Ajman all-rounder. Let's see if he can get stuck in and pick up a few wickets in the second game of the evening as well for the men in purple who have come roaring back into the D10. Shahrukh Ahmed still at the crease, 5 off 6. Nice outswinger, carved away behind point. And Shiraz Ahmed, well, gingerly getting across. And they will pick up an easy 2.
I think we also expected Shiraz to strike, and so has the captain of Ajman. And he's bowled well. He's kept all those deliveries back of the length. But that he kept one delivery, the last one, to bowl full perfect Yorker.
That was a brilliant ball indeed. Meanwhile, Ajmal straying down the leg side. And Shiraz Ahmed, well, that wealth of experience has not only worked in the UAE, he's played in franchise T20 leagues all over the world. He's played in Bangladesh as well.
And Lanka Premier League as well.
So that just shows that all of these live visuals being live streamed on Sports Eye on YouTube or FanCode or even on the Myco app, people are watching the scouts all over the world. They're watching domestic cricket in the UAE and looking to identify talent. Look what Shiraz Ahmed has done. Look what Usman Khan has done in the PSL and in other competitions as well. There is a lot of unearthed raw talent in the UAE that we are finally being able to transmit to the world.
And meanwhile, Taimur Ali is on with average of 21. So not talking about these all live visuals, all these pairing up and getting together, bringing this all the time, the raw talent that you've been talking. This is the land where you find a lot of opportunities. Now the world is catching up here, and when they need somebody, they'll come up and choose someone or the other here. A lot of cricketers from here been traveling to all over the world. We've seen now. Let's take an example of Matiullah, who's playing in USA. And then we've got Usman Khan, who played for PSL, for Sultan Multan.
Outside edge and deep third. Shiraz Ahmed does well. And he's very happy with his effort. Putting that size 14 boot down just in time.
He's done well. Well, usually you need to bend down and do, but you don't expect from the tall man. The fast bowler would be diving, especially when it's chilly out there.
Yeah, I think they need to get him away from deep third. That's asking a bit of him. But great timing. Perfect. Nicely done. And he enjoyed it the most. And why not? He's been bowling beautifully and looking in good form. Pitched up delivery. Good on drive from Taimur Ali, but there is a long on in place. So this run scoring rather, has just slowed down a touch. And speaking about raw, unearthed, hidden talent, well, a certain Abid Ibrahim is one of those as well.
Oh, indeed. Yeah, I think my playing days are gone off now.
Yeah.
I don't play anymore.
They ended in the last millennium, actually.
It was a couple of weeks ago.
Inside edge and bowled him. Well, Shahrukh Ahmed trying to pull off the front foot. Ajmal getting that ball to skid through. And it's crashed onto the sticks.
Not a great start for Dubai. Losing their third wicket at 33. And look at that. That was a back of the lane delivery. He wanted to pull that one from the front. Has really backfired. And walking off is Shahrukh Ahmed. He scored only 7 of 9, 33 for 3.
talented young batter Ahmed Tariq coming out in the middle. Played a great innings alongside Taimur Ali in the previous game. Strike rate is a bit on the lower side, but he's only had 2 innings. Let's hope he can get going tonight. Technically sound player. Very easy on the eye. Times the ball well. And looks to hit the ball on merit. And these two need to rebuild a partnership. Down the leg side. Well, Abdul Shakur. He's taken a wrap on the fingers. That was a slightly casual effort. Mohammad Ajmal going for that full Yorker. Couldn't quite get it on target. But Shahrukh Ahmed will be disappointed with his dismissal. Had been in there for 2 or 3 overs. Let's take a look here. Wide down the leg side. Just falling over a touch. Ahmed, he needs to remain upright. But Ajmal, he's been wonderful throughout the D10. 8 wickets to his name. And he's looking set for plenty more. Crushed away through extra cover. Taimur Ali. That's a bullet drive all the way for 4. What timing on that one. Glorious. And that will just ruin the over for Ajmal. 39 for 3. Well, yet another failure for Ronak Panoli. He's had a wretched Emirates D10 this season. 2 of 4 out in the very first over. Shahrukh Ahmed was sent in as a makeshift opener and didn't do much. 7 of 9. Ahan Fernandez, well, got cleaned up by an absolute beauty from Shiraz Ahmed. Block hole Yorker crashing into leg stump. But he was looking good. 17 of 8. Hit 3 or 4 really good looking boundaries. But the loss of early wickets has once again put Team Dubai on the back foot. Abdul Malek coming back into the attack. Well, the move to give him the new ball didn't quite work. Now that the field can be spread, let's see if he can be a bit more effective. Taking a look at the field, there is a long off immediately in place. So Ahmed Tariq's reputation getting ahead of him. Stylish, elegant player. They've kept the mid-on up. Very interesting. So they want him to go towards the leg side if he's trying to play a lofted shot down the ground. Struck on the pads. Big appeal. But I think that was pitching outside the line, Abid.
Truly, quite an easy call there. I think Abdul Malik was trying to create that pressure on Mujahid Raza. Umpiring on spot, it's been phenomenal. Great umpiring, top class. Big shout there from the captain as well. Yeah,
Adnan al-Mulk, I think he's seen the latest Shah Rukh Khan movie that came out a few days ago. Very emotional, very dramatic appeal from the skipper.
And he's certainly emotional because he won another wicket. He's made the calculation quite simple. Every 10 runs he wants a wicket.
Slower bouncer, beautifully bowled by Abdul Malik. And Taimur Ali, he had time to look at it, wait for it, and let it go past him. And he still couldn't get anywhere near it.
Yeah, these slow bounces has come pretty handy in the shorter format. So more often we've seen, especially these bowlers of Ajman, they use it really nicely and regularly. Especially from Shiraz Pia. That says a lot that you guys work together and share those experience.
Oh, 100%. This time, full delivery, slightly down the leg side. And I would give credit to their coach, the living legend, Mr. Shehzad Altaf, who has prepared this side very well in the bowling department. He was a great bowler in his own prime for the UAE national team. And just imparting that experience onto the next generation.
Well, I'll tell you what, to be very honest, if you can ask him, he can still swing the ball.
Oh, absolutely.
And, well, fortunately, he was my coach as well. So during my playing days, younger age.
Well, struck on the pad again, but this time Abdul Malik knew it was well outside leg. Well, that's not...
That's fortunate for me.
Yeah, not for him.
I made it very clear. I knew it was coming up.
That's what I was saying. I wanted you to make that very important correction.
Yeah, I can recall the day when we were playing 4-day cricket, and it was I was sent up to the order, and it was my request to please let me come up to the order. So I just can't wait any longer. It's been a big day for me, bowling all day. So I would like to come up to the order, and then it was first ball gone.
Oh, absolutely. That's what we expected. Nicely flicked towards square leg by Ahmed Tariq to get off the mark. Oh, a fumble by young Maroof. And good opportunism. They've made it through for a double.
Yeah, they just had slow down the proceedings here. They just cut down the runs flow. The way they started, it really is. I think Ronak Panoli need to understand as soon as he departs, the problem starts from there, because there is a problem with that opening is very important for any format, but in this format especially.
Oh, absolutely. The game is decided by the top three. Down the leg side again, Abdul Malek. Well, he's been a bit off color this evening. Perhaps a bit tired.
I think perhaps he's trying to do something. He's probably kept that fielder in, and he want the batter to play the flick shot, probably get that the fine leg in business, and get this one much needed a wicket. They are looking to pick up wicket. They don't look to prevent the boundaries. They don't look to contain runs, but they want is to pick up wickets.
Fuller delivery again, and nicely punched out to extra cover by Ahmed Tariq. Another couple added to the score. He really is very pleasing to the eye, this young lad. Technically sound and drives the ball beautifully.
He's got a long way to go. He's very young and promising talent. He's been under the supervision of Mr. Amin Farooq.
Oh, yes.
Who produced a lot of talent.
Lofted in the air, but the mid-off was back. Misfield! And, oh, just recovers in time. Well, I have to rub my eyes in disbelief. Ansh Tandon misfielding the ball. You do not see that every single day. Thankfully, it didn't cost his team the boundary. At the halfway stage, Dubai struggling at 49 for 3. Take a look at that. Just skidded off the wicket, and yeah, it was a bit casual there, Ansh. He'll be disappointed to see that, but recovered in time. So a partnership desperately needed between Ahmed Tariq and Taimur Ali. Meanwhile, there's going to be a change in the comp box as Ali Yunus and K. Asif will once again step inside and take over proceedings.
$49 for 3. Halfway through, Dubai. Taimur is on 8, Ahmed 6. Maroof will start off his spell. All-important game. Dubai would like to have a win under their belt. They haven't been up to the mark, up to their best. Ajman also losing their first game against Sharjah. Wide, that has to be wide. Sloppiness behind the stumps too. As a sneak in with an extra run, Dubai batters. Wide signal by the umpire. It's time to welcome alongside me, fresh from the gym session, Mr. Kunum Al-Asif. A very good evening to you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Ali Yunus. And Dubai still struggling. They're looking forward to get a victory. It's a sloppy work from the wicketkeeper. And 2 runs. So, Ali, why don't you start gym with me?
Yeah, I'm happy at the moment. I can't have 2 things going at the same time, commentary and doing the gym at the same time. You're a tough man. You can do it.
Good shot, but straight to the fielder. There's a protection. Will they take second? It's good running between the wicket. A little fumble. And they've taken a couple. Good awareness.
Yeah, better throw was required. Not up to the mark again in the field. Ajman giving away some easy runs to the Dubai batters. Look at that fumble. And then better throw was required. Better throw. Not much force behind that throw. The current run rate 10.26. They would want it to just climb up a little.
Went for a cracking shot over the extra cover. This is stunning effort. Right out of the middle of the stick. Brilliant batting.
Glorious. On the up. Doesn't get any better than this. Ahmed Tariq looking so good. It's just the way he is hitting it, Kundumal. Strong. Standing tall. Just shuffle across. Look at that. Flat batted it. Good balance. It's all about balance in this shot. And the placement too. Great result.
Ahmed on 12, just on 6 deliveries. The run rate is now increasing. 10.69. This guy must be happy if Dubai is winning. And the way Dubai played throughout this tournament, bit of mistakes, but each game is getting better. Maroof already conceded 8 runs of 2 deliveries. Wasn't a good length. I think Ahmed missed the trick.
That was there to be hit. Missed out. Looking to force it rather than time it. That's what T10 cricket is about. Maroof, we're witnessing him for the very first time. Very exciting young talent. Something different in him. Different in his action. Smooth run up though. Takes his time. That's the pressure. He's playing in with the big boys. So we expect that. Some nerves. Wide. Has to be a wide. It is a wide. You can expect that to happen to young bowlers. T10 is never an easy format. And for somebody like him, he's trying to make an impact, trying to make a name. The pressure will always be on you, but that's the time also to shine. You can make your name. Yeah, right there. He just makes these circles when he is about to start his run-up. Kunumal, what can that be about?
This is something exclusive about him. And I'll ask this question to him, but this time he has asked a question and got a reply. Will they take couple? Again, very good running. This is good effort from both of these batters.
Yeah, it may be a good effort by the two runners, but sloppiness again in the field by Ajman. Not the first time that we're witnessing this in this inning. Couple of easy runs given, then there was a bad throw. Have a look at that. He flat batted it. Run the first one hard. That's the key. Put the pressure on the fielder. Make him make a mistake.
Again, brilliant shot and targeting extra cover region outside the off-stump delivery. The execution and timing was absolutely stunning, perfect.
Not the right length. He was hammered for a boundary early on. Similar sort of shot, similar area. Hasn't learned. Ball in the same area again. Look at that. Good balance. Shuffled across, created that length for himself. Just cleared his front leg. Flat batted it. Good batting. Good batting by Thamoor. Is looking really dangerous for Ajman.
It's a fuller delivery. Played towards long on for a single. A good over for Dubai. 16 from it. 6 gone. 66 for 3.
Ankur Sagman bowled well for his first over. 7 runs, a wicket. Shiraz P also wicket. Mohammad Ajmal also with 1 wicket, giving away 13 runs. Maroof Pabe 1 over for 16. 6 overs, 66 for 3 at the moment. Dubai with 13 extras.
You were asking me about the Maroof, his run off, the way he starts. He take a circle. I was about to say he take a U-turn. I'd never seen this kind of run off before. Yes, we have different kind of bowling actions. Sohail Tanveer, he was a different kind of bowler. Lasif Malinga. But this kind of run up, yeah, I have watched in tape ball cricket, but in leather ball cricket, in especially national or international arena, I never watched it.
You're a keen observer. Sohail Tanveer definitely had that different footwork when he was about to land, wrong-footed. Lasith Malinga, well, there was nothing really different in his run-up, but his action definitely was different. Again, flat bats it straight. There is a fielder, just 1 more run or maybe 2. No, just deciding against it.
Ajmal is good. Sometimes I like his variations, especially in the death overs. He's bowling 7th over. The first ball conceded 1 run. We'll have to look rest of the 5 deliveries because Ahmed and Temur, both of them, they're looking really good.
Has to be a wicket. Has to be a wicket. Yep, easily done. Sweet and simple for Ajmal and the captain. 4th wicket down for Dubai.
Yeah, that's the variation which I was talking earlier. That he changes his pace. Look at this. This time, bit of slow. Not really. But batter wanted to play with a straight bat over long off. But didn't time well. And through his wicket, Ahmed Tariq departs on 12. 67 for 4. Safir, Newman in. And look at his average. Not impressive. He played 4 innings in 6 matches. Scored 33 runs. And again, schoolboy stuff there.
Sloppiness again.
Yeah.
You do not expect that at this level. And not on the regular occasions. This is not the first time that we are seeing some lapses in the field by Ajman. Overall, they're a good side. They've got some quality batters, good bowlers also. But it's the ground fielding that has been very disappointing.
Oh, it was high in the air. Wicket keeper. Will they get second? Wasn't a perfect effort.
Yeah, no backing up again. There was a chance, definitely. Wicketkeeper had to throw at the non-strikers. Safir is hurt. Awkward bounce, some extra bounce at that good line of that short pitch delivery into him, surprised him. We cannot blame the wicketkeeper for that. Because he had to throw, he had to take the chance of the run out which was available. And in doing so, yeah, that's exactly what he is suggesting to the long off or the long on fielder, that he had to back up, which he didn't. He's hurt. The doctor in, the physio in rather. That magic spray, it works well.
The amount of cricket which is happening nowadays, T10, T20, different leagues, national, international, then ODIs, you should be 100% perfect. You should be 100% perfect with your health. Physically, you should be there, and mentally, you should be active, because we have seen some of lapses in the fielding. So you must say, for example, let's take an example this, the wicket keeper, he didn't put off his glove. He should, before throwing the ball, he should put off his one glove and throw with that hand.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with the fitness. That's game awareness.
And the mental
And
fitness.
the mental fitness,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Game awareness more than that. But absolutely, you make a good point. You have to be spot on, because this T10 format, you don't have much time. Very less reaction time. You have to make quick decisions. And for that to happen, A, you need to be physically fit, yes. And if you're physically fit, you're mentally fit too. You're healthy, you're feeling good. So you have that ability to make right decisions. Well, they can go wrong, but at least you make some good decisions too.
So the news is, Safir is okay, and I'm okay with the Ali Yunus point.
Thank you very much.
5 runs from it. 2 balls to go.
So difficult to impress you, Kunumal. You hardly agree with anyone. Cuts well and equally well fielded. Equally well fielded. This was travelling.
Again, line and length was okay, and wasn't offered bit of much width. Better tried to cut that, but straight to the fielder. And that's why I like this youngster Ajmal. His pace is good, his energy is good, smooth run up. Last delivery. Again, wanted to play over the wicket-keeper's head.
Yeah, the idea was right.
Yeah,
He wanted to scoop it.
yeah.
The connection not quite there. Yes, this is what he's shadow practicing it. He thought he will get the connection, but not to be. 7 overs gone. 73 for 4 Dubai. I love this card. Brilliant. Broadcast, streaming and OTT partners of Emirates D10 2023, powered by FanCode. If you're in India and you're a cricket fan, you can go to FanCode app and watch these pictures live. And you can also go to YouTube and Facebook page of SportsEye for the rest of the world. And if you're in Pakistan or MENA region, you can always go to Myco app for this live production, which is a combination or the partnership between ITW and IT Prodigy. Glorious pictures coming from Ajman.
Here we go again. A brilliant shot over the extra cover road. Good effort from the fielder. Wow, it's a stunner. Absolutely marvelous.
We've seen some spectacular catches today. He cannot believe it. And rightly so. Such a brilliant catch. He's still waiting for the umpire to give him out. Umpire definitely will have a look at it again. But what a stunning effort, as you said. They've been quite average in the field, but this effort was superb. Have a look at that. Kept his eyes on the ball, jumped to perfection. He knew he might be off balance. Went in the air as if you just passed it in volleyball like you do for the spike. Kept his eyes on the ball. Fantastic cricket. They needed some inspiration in the field. They needed such an effort. And they have delivered.
Extraordinary effort from the fielder. Brilliant. Amazing. The Amurali departs on 17, 73 for 5.
Amar Badami, the new boy in, fresh from under 19 Asia Cup. He was part of the team that made history for UAE, qualifying for the under 19 Asia Cup final. 37 runs in this tournament, 34 his best. He was used at number 3 in the first game and then dropped down in the batting order. Nice drive, nicely driven. Straight to the fielder though, but you can tell by that first glance that this boy has got the right technique.
Confident start. Middling well for the first delivery and off the mark straight away. Safir is on 5. And Maruf got a wicket. Here we go. Let's see. Well, Safir will go. Some of the firework. Here we go. That was a poor delivery and dispatched nicely towards the square leg for a maximum.
A great pickup shot. Asking to be hit. Onto leg stump. A full toss. Safir is very skillful. Not going to miss out on that. Look at that. Easy pickings. Just that jab in the end. Towards the square leg boundary for a 6. Good cricket by Safir, putting the pressure on Ajman bowlers. 80 for 5. All set to get to at least 110 from here on.
Yeah. Still 15 deliveries remaining. And they could get 25 runs maybe on 15 deliveries. A slower one. Placed nicely towards sweeper position, and they will get the second one as well. Throw was okay, but good running between the wicket in the end.
Great running. They've run well. Dubai side. They're a young side. Energetic side. That is how you put the pressure on the fielding side. Slower one. Picked up. Placed it. Soft hands. He knew exactly where he has placed it and which fielder is there. All these things matter. Which side of the fielder he has played is safe. He's made it quite easily. Great running.
Yeah, he was quick. He was quick and pretty much ready to get the second one. So good running between the wicket and good awareness as well. Dubai wants Safir Tariq to be on strike. Again, very good delivery. Change of pace from Maruf.
Slower one again. Impressive comeback after being hit for a 6-2. Slower ones. Realizes what is the need of the hour, how he needs to operate against Safir, who's looking to hit him on every delivery. He's got to be very smart in this format as a bowler. And at this young age, he's showing that he is a smart bowler. Thinking bowler. That's what you want to see. Again, slower one, missing leg stump. Clearly going down. That's a good end to his over and spell. Leg by signalled by the umpire. 8 overs done. 83 for 5 at Dubai. Right, the floating power play. We've been saying it again, where only 2 fielders can be outside the circle and the batting side can always take it before the 9th over. So Dubai has opted it in the 9th over. Shiraz, their best bowler so far in this game. 1 for 3 his figures. This is where it will be very interesting. They've lost 5 wickets. At least they would be eyeing on 15 runs in this over.
Yes, they could hit 2 fielders on the boundary, a deep mid-wicket. and a deep square leg position. Shiraz bowled first over nicely, coming round the stumps. Started really well, right up in the block hole. So Ammar will be on the strike now.
Now, good Yorker to start off this floating power play. Huge opportunity for Ammar Badami, because if he even loses his wicket, he will not be questioned, because it's a floating power play, 9th over of the inning. So it's a good opportunity for him to use the long handle, show the talent, show the skill he has, which he definitely has. An all-round cricketer, good prospect for UAE. He's got a good future. All he needs to do is develop some skills in finishing the game. Nicely picked up. Nicely picked up. No one there. Realizing that the fielders on the onside are in the circle, and the jab in the end, getting him a boundary.
Good batting. And waited for that slow delivery. Look at this. The execution wasn't perfect from the bowler, and it was an easy shot for Ammar. 4 valuable runs. The run rate is getting higher now, over 10.
Absolutely. There is a fielder at deep square leg, deep mid wicket. Everyone on the offside is inside the circle. So exciting to see what approach he goes with Badami.
Shiraz will bowl his third delivery. Coming round the stumps now. And there's change in the fielding as well. Full toss and driven straight, racing towards boundary. Very good batting. This is intelligent cricket from Ammar.
Super stuff by Badami. That's what I said. He's got that potential. He has the skill. Just needs to execute it. This is good cricket. Waited enough. Did not premeditate it. Played the ball on its merit. And it got what it deserved. It was a full toss. And I'm glad he did not opt for going towards mid-wicket area. He played the ball on merit. Played it straight. Always a safer option when you're looking to hit it straight. 9 runs of first 3 deliveries already. Again, waited enough. Great pickup shot. Has it gone all the way? No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. He's found the man at deep square leg. It was a good, intelligent shot. Just could not quite get that force behind it. He read it right. He read the slower bouncer right. Waited for it enough. Pulled it. Yeah, maybe would have looked to pull it towards the square leg, but played it in front of the square leg. That's where he missed out. Maybe could have waited for half a second more and played it towards fine leg. Result would have been different. 9 runs he scored. 92 for 6.
Anik, new man in. Good bowling from Shiraz after 2 boundaries. Oh, again, a good change of pace. Line was good. Length was good. Everything was perfect. Good comeback.
Smart. Very smart by Shiraz. Bowling it outside the off stump. Slower in pace. It will always be difficult for a lower middle order batter. Not easy to judge the variation in the pace when you bowl the same deliveries. You bowl the quicker one with the same arm speed and the slower one with the same arm speed. That's where it is difficult. Again picked up. Fielder coming underneath. Will he be able to get it? Oh, again good effort. Good effort by the same fielder, Yuvraj, who held an excellent catch previously. This time it did not stuck in his hand.
Anik taken a cuppa. It was again a slow delivery, and the fielder who has taken a stunner, and after that another good catch. This time the execution wasn't okay from this youngster. 9 gone, 94 for 6. Ankur started well. Safir will try to get second, and yes, comfortably taken. Good thing is that Dubai wants Safir to be on strike, and yes, but the last over was very good. Very good delivery outside the off stump. Good stuff from this left arm spinner.
Up, good pace, hurried to the batter.
Again, very good line. And Safir once again tried to hit towards mid-wicket. And Ali Yunus is not happy with this effort.
It's not about me being happy or not. The batters need to learn. They need to have more variety in your shot selection or in your armory of shots. They're looking to play towards mid-wicket. Maybe look to play over extra cover. This is better. He tried to go straight. Did not get that connection. Sloppiness again. Sloppiness again. A couple of runs taken. So because the previous delivery was way outside the off stump, but Safir had that in his mind that he wants to go towards mid-wicket. This one was a little better approach because he wanted to go straight. Inside edges. Couple of runs he takes. Good running between the wickets. Running the first one hard. But you got to develop other shots. Go-to shots. Release shots. Just like that. This is not quite where he timed it or placed it, but still will earn him a couple of runs. Had he timed it better, it would have definitely be a boundary. So you need to put the pressure back on the bowler. Because if bowler knows that he's only going to go towards mid-wicket, that makes life easier for him. But if he knows that somebody like Anir or Safir has different variety of shots, it will make him think differently.
So brilliant stuff from Ankur. Though Dubai managed to score 101 in 10 overs, but the last over, once again, it was very good effort from Ankur. And Anik on 6. 102 is the target now. If you see the batting effort, everyone was struggling. Ronak Panoli, the skipper, he's out of the form. And Ahan, Temur, Ahmed, little cameos. About 17 and not out from Safir and Anik, not out on 6. So 101 for 6. And the bowling was phenomenal, especially Shiraz Pia. And he bowled 2 overs 14 for 2. Mohammad Ajmal, brilliant effort, 2 overs 20 for 2. Maroof Babe, 2 overs 25 for 1. And Ankur, brilliant stuff, 2 overs 14 for 1. The highlights, they started with this brilliant shot, but straight to the fielder, and no mistake made by the fielder. That was absolutely brilliant shot towards extra cover, and that was the ball of the match. Good Yorker, inside edge, and they got a wicket. Again towards extra cover. Some of the shots was really powerful. and they targeted extra cover region. That was the wicket, straight to the fielder. A simple catch. And yes, that was actually a stunner. Very, very good catch, very good effort. And then it was a loosener over the square leg. Some of the poor deliveries as well. But then there was a wicket straight to the fielder. So Ajman need 102 runs to win. With an average of 10.2 runs per over, there's the time for the short break. Stay tuned.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Emirates D10 2023, powered by FanCode, live from the 7 Districts Malek Cricket Stadium in Ajman. It's the final match of the day in progress, match number 24 between Ajman and Team Dubai. And Team Dubai having been invited to bat first and put up some serious resistance. 101 for 6 in their allotted 10 overs. Plenty of small cameos throughout the batting order. First it was Ahan Fernandez, then Taimur Ali was looking good as well. Ahmed Tariq 12 of 8 and Safir Tariq, the wicket keeper, really coming through as well, 17 of 11. So they have certainly put up a fighting score on the board. 14 extras was slightly sloppy from Team Ajman. In terms of the bowling, 2 wickets apiece for Shiraz Pia, who was outstanding, 2 for 14. Mohammad Ajmal continues his fine wicket-taking form, 2 for 20 in his 2 overs as well. Young Maroof, the young fast bowler, 1 for 25 as well. And Ankur Sangwan was outstanding, 1 for 14 as well. It's just the extras that just propelled Team Dubai to that triple figure mark. So Team Dubai with a strong chance of victory if they can get these 2 openers out quickly. Unstunned to the left of your screen, and Usman Khan, class player, technically solid, packs a punch whether against pace or spin. If somehow Team Dubai can get him out early in the piece, it could cause some wobbles in that Ajman batting lineup. He's not been at his absolute best throughout the D10, but we know we are getting stuck in towards the crunch stage of the tournament, and that is where Usman Khan and his caliber really shines through. They will need a brisk start in the power play for sure. Ronak Panoli, the Dubai captain, well, he's got a score on the board. Now the bowling changes and the fielding especially has to be right on the money. Just 85 runs in the tournament for Usman. Best of 37 not out is way below his class and quality. So let's see if he can get going tonight. Joining me in the comm box for what should be a very intriguing run chase is K. Asif. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Ahmed. How are you doing?
Doing very well.
After
doing
a long day.
Doing well, doing even better now that you're seated alongside me. Wasim Akram will be taking the new ball for the men in blue. Ringfield on the offside. Third man is up. So there is a deep square leg and a long off in position. Pardon me, just to correct, there is a deep fine leg. There was a deep square leg who's coming into the ring and a deep third going out. So that's much more like it. I think there was some confusion on the ends. Now we've got it sorted. So Wasim Akram, can he get Usman Khan out early for Team Dubai? Lofted towards that mid-off. Wasn't timed sweetly. A fumble by Shahrukh Ahmed. And Usman Khan is off the mark.
So first delivery and first fumble. The problem is with the fielding. You'd have to give 100% during the field if you want to get victories. That was good ball. Usman wanted to hit that hard, but didn't time well. But see, after a fumble, they've taken a single.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of dropped catches today in particular. And I think you can perhaps take it a bit easier on the fielding side at this stage of the evening, because the dew has well and truly arrived. And it's quite nippy, quite chilly out there, K. Asif.
Yeah, and that's why whenever you're sitting outside, put on jacket. You could see even in the background, guys are standing there and they're wearing uppers.
Yeah, it's in the mid-teens right now, maybe about 14, 15 degrees out there, and that's very cold, especially for this region. So Wasim Akram now bowling to the left-hander, stylish, unstunned and slip in place, and punched it back to the bowler. He's had a problem playing across the line and getting dismissed. He's not playing the ball on merit and not keeping his shape.
Everyone is talking about, all of our colleagues. These are the basics. Early Yunus really talked about it, emphasized the batters. Please try to play with the straight bat on the merit. You will get runs. Yeah, somehow improvisation is good, but the basics are same.
Oh, absolutely. And that is much more like it from Ansh Tandon, opening up the offside, up and over, 4 runs.
It's a brilliant shot. See, played over the point, making some room. It was outside the off stump. Was easy. A typical left-handed shot.
Yeah, like you said, keep your shape, play on merit, play with a straight blade. And that was glorious execution. Look at that. Getting deep in his crease, just opening up his stance a little bit and slicing it over the top. Nicely done and a confident way to get off the mark.
So good start in the first over. Ansh looking confident, and he got some more confidence after this shot. Skipper smiling. Yes, thumbs up.
He's always chilled out, always relaxed, enjoys his cricket. And that is where Ansh Tandon is getting himself out when he's trying to take on the back of a length or hard length delivery and trying to hit it over mid-wicket or mid-on. That's not the right approach.
Very good effort. Very good bowling from Wasim. Good comeback. Line and length. And look at the movement. Look at the carry. Brilliant.
Pacey delivery there. And yes, Safir Tariq took it at a great height as well. So he has that extra bit of pace. He can just step on the pedal when he needs to. Wasim Akram. Very fine bowler indeed. This time back of a length, slower delivery, pushed into the covers. And only going to be a single. So far, he's bowled a tidy over.
Yes, good start from Wasim. Even after conceding a boundary, coming up back nicely. And this is the speciality of the left-arm fast bowlers, that the first over we see round the globe. If you talk about Trent Bolt, Mitchell Stark, Shaheen Shah Afridi, they always get help with the new ball.
Oh, absolutely. And it's such a nightmare, especially for the right-hand batters trying to locate the in-swing, looking over their blind spot, over their left shoulder. It makes it difficult, and if you get it right, it can be very lethal indeed. Picked up towards mid-wicket. Usman Khan clears his front leg and clears the fence as well. 4 runs.
It's a favourite length for Usman Khan. 1 gone, 10 without any loss.
An ITW Prod G and TPT 360 production for the Emirates Cricket Board. Live visuals of the Emirates D10, whether you're watching on FanCode in India or the Myco app in the Pakistan or MENA region, or even on YouTube on our Sports Eye YouTube channel or the Facebook page. These pictures, this tournament is being beamed and live streamed around the world, K. Asif.
Yes, phenomenal effort. You know, these kind of cricket, a shorter format, where these youngsters like Yog Sharma, they are playing and the entire world are watching them.
So here we go, Yog Sharma. Oh, that looks pretty straight. Perhaps just hitting him outside the line. Difference of millimeters there, K. Asif.
Very close, very close. And if I was the captain there, I could have taken the review. Oh, goodness me. Or maybe the problem is height.
Yeah, hit him in the midriff there. Perhaps would have just gone over the sticks and the impact as well, whether it was in line. But a positive start for young Yug Sharma. He's just a teenager. I think about 16 years old, if I'm not wrong. But a very fine bowler already. Inside edge, past the stumps. Taimur Ali, can he get there? Great effort. And I think he may have just executed that right. Superb commitment in the field.
Very good effort. He saved a couple of runs. Ansh was once again lucky. An inside edge. Look at this effort. Slide and good. absolutely perfect.
Yeah, that is very well done by Taimur Ali. Applause for that. Batted well. And now giving it his all in the field. Those 2 runs saved could be the difference between a win and a loss, K. Asif.
Each run matters. Each run matters. Especially when you're playing the shortest format. 92 to win.
Punched out towards the mid-off region. Well, they've set the field back. I think Yuk Sharma deserves to have the mid-off up. Amar Badami, he will certainly have to play a role in this game with this quickish leg break. But so far, so good from young Yuk Sharma. All of 16 years of age, K. Asif, if you can believe it.
Yes, I do remember a left-arm fast bowler came in the international cricket arena from Pakistan, Mohammad Amir, in the same age, 17, 18, his debut, and he was absolutely phenomenal. So these youngsters, definitely, they got a chance. Though they require some time, but definitely they're getting experience.
Oh, absolutely. That's the beauty of these D tournaments, whether it be the D10, the D20, or the D50. It's these young lads, the teenagers new in the game, just graduating from age cricket, taking that next step, competing with the best in the business in the UAE. That really prepares them well, and it sets them on the path to go on to bigger and better things. Fifth delivery of the over, Yuk to Usman. Pulled away towards square leg. And there's no protection out there. 4 runs again for Usman Khan.
The fielder was on the deep mid-wicket. Usman Khan targeted square leg area. This is his second boundary, 9 on 4 deliveries. That was a poor ball. Very easy to hit. And Usman targeted square leg.
Yeah, he's so smart. He knows exactly where the fielders are positioned. And just manipulated the ball squarer just to hit the fence. So looking in good touch. 9 of 4 to crisp boundaries. But still the game is not out of hand for Team Dubai. They've done a reasonable job in the power play if you can close this over out. And bottom edge past the fine leg. And this is going to be another boundary for Usman Khan.
Again, it was a loosener. You have taken a couple of fielders outside the circle. It was second over. 2 gone. 21 for none.
Well, like I mentioned earlier, you just need to log on to YouTube and type in Sports Eye, and you will get all the live streams of the entire Emirates D10 there, and you can just replay them as well if you want to watch an earlier game. I would certainly suggest you go watch the match we played right before this between Emirates Blues and Emirates Reds. What an exciting game that was, Kiasi.
Yes, absolutely stunner. And the way Emirates Blues, they got a victory very first time in this tournament. They were eagerly looking, and the youngsters, they played tremendous cricket, performed well. I always talk about their energy.
So Ronak Panoli, the captain of Dubai, coming on to bowl with his left arm orthodox spin. Interesting move. I would have thought maybe somebody like Amar Badami or Aditya Shetty. Chipped and straight to the fielder and dropped. Ahan Fernandez. That is unforgivable.
What a setup that was for Ansh Tandon. And remained lucky. Another drop chance. It was quite straight and everything was okay. But his technique to take that catch wasn't fine.
Yeah, he misjudged the flight. And maybe lost his footing as well. But that's a chance gone begging. We've certainly seen a few spills today in the D10.
Oh, Bolton! It's a very good delivery. And an important wicket, Usman Khan.
Well, Ronak Panoli, you have produced a huge blow. Struck for the team. What a great move to bring him on to bowl. And Usman Khan, his wretched form continues. Just a drift in the air and just kissing the side of the off stump. Beautifully bowled. And that's a hammer blow to Ajman. Team Dubai, now you're in the game. 23 for 1. Abdul Shakur Sher coming in at number 3. Well, he played a really good innings earlier in the day to take Ajman to victory over Abu Dhabi. That was his best knock of the tournament so far. And he'll need to replicate that this evening as well. Tucked around the corner. And Wasim Akram gingerly moving after that. Eventually did rein it in. But what about that lovely piece of bowling from Ronak Panoli?
That was absolutely brilliant bowling and poor shot selection from Usman Khan. Credit goes to Ronak Panoli, bowling round the stumps. And how could you play this kind of shot? Again, it's high in the air. Who wants it? Who wants it? And straight to the fielder. It's wicket number 2. Brilliant bowling. And this time, no mistake made from the fielder.
Well, Ansh Tandon, you were playing with fire with those lofted shots. Well, in the end, it was a nothing shot. Easy catch for Taimur Ali at long off. And the captain, well, he hasn't been able to deliver with the bat, but 2 wickets in the same over. And now Ajman are in serious hot water. Both openers depart 24 for 2. So the key player coming in now for this run chase. Harshit Kaushik, a man in tremendous form. That big hitting ability we've seen throughout the D10. Look at that. 184 strike rate, best of 91 not out. 8 sixes in that innings. One of the top run getters of the D10 this season. And he needs to play an innings and a half. Carved away first ball. But there is Ahan Fernandez to clean up. And Ronak Panoli, well, he's been the game changer.
The skipper this time has taken a couple of wickets. Look at this shot. Once again, wanted to play with the soft hand. Didn't time well. Straight to the fielder.
Soft dismissal indeed for Ansh. Should have gone over extra. Shakur, outside edge, sliced away. He wasn't to the pitch of the ball there by any means. And they're running on the throw. And they'll just make it in time. A brilliant over from the captain of Dubai. 2 crucial strikes has put Ajman on the back foot. 27 for 2 after 3. This is a good move. One of the finest bowlers of the tournament so far. Aditya Shetty, 6 wickets in 6 games. Economy rate slightly on the higher side, but take a look at that. He has a 4 in the tournament, and he will be looking for wickets here, K. Asif.
I like this bowler. He's a very brave. Comes up with the flight and always looking to get a wicket. Started with the wrong one, and I think this dew is really disturbing all the fielders.
Yeah, it's important to get your spinners on as early as possible. When the ball is hard, the seam is still present. It's not been weathered and withered by the dew. So let's see. Starting off with the wrong one, I don't like that. He needs to use that as his secret weapon, not expose it too much to the batters. Use it at the right moment. Don't show it too early. And first ball, you've showed Harshit your wrong one. Abdul Shakur, well, he likes to go after the spinners, that's for sure. 74 needed of 41. Intriguing match in progress. Oh, he's bowled him! Well, forget everything I said, Aditya Shetty. Keep bowling your wrong one. If you can produce beauties like that one to clean up Abdul Shakur, neck and crop.
Look at the emotions from Ahmed. Yes, Ahmed, he deserved for this. What a brilliant line that was. And the wrong one produced a wicket. An important wicket. Abdul Shakur departs on 28 for 3.
So Ajman in a serious spot of bother now. Mohammad Ajmal, the all-rounder, coming in at number 5. But how about that dream wrong one from Aditya Shetty?
And Ahmed has taken his all words back after that delivery.
There are a lot of words I've used on air, and this time I have to go and rewind. Orthodox leg break, chopped away for a single. But Aditya Shetty, I think he will remember that one for a very long time.
Yeah, he will watch its replay again and again. And after the delivery, he has spoken to the wicket keeper the way of the movement of the ball.
I love the swag in that celebration. Yeah, buddy, you're out.
Yeah.
A wink and sending him on his way. Once again, the wrong one to Harshit. So he seems to have a plan. He's not bowling leg break to Harshit at all. I think he's fearful of that strike over square leg or mid wicket that Harshit plays so well.
But even then, he's not bowling flippers. What does it mean that he's coming up with the flight, offering batters, yes, try to hit, and I will definitely get your wicket. It's a good thing. For me, it's a good thing.
Very good over so far from Aditya Shetty. Inside edge. Well, short third has a big chase on. Wasim Akram. And slipping and sliding all over the place are the Dubai fielders. But he does well to keep them to 2.
Very good over so far. Only 5 runs conceded. And a very important wicket. Shakur, who scored very good again in the first match. And got a victory for Ajman.
Yeah, that was a great innings to seal the deal versus Abu Dhabi. But now it's over to Harshit and Ajmal. And the remainers, they have to come through. It's not a big target, just 102.
Again, a flighted delivery played towards mid-wicket for a single. 4 gone. 33 for 3.
Well, it's a no-show from the batting, the top order from Ajman. Usman Khan, 13 of 6, a couple of boundaries, but he looked a bit unsettled at the crease. Ansh Tandon, a soft dismissal, and Abdul Shakur got an unplayable ball from Aditya Shetty. Ronak Panoli, well, one deserves two. Why not? Going into his second over, bowling to Ajmal. Big shot towards long on. It doesn't have the legs. And dropped by Taimur Ali. Well, what's happening here? That is an absolutely criminal act to drop a catch off the captain.
Disappointment. Disappointment for skipper, and you're giving confidence to the batter. How simple it was. Goodness me.
And usually he's such a safe fielder, Taimur Ali. You would have bet your house on that one. Harshit trying to force it through the offside. But this spin combination is proving very deadly for Ajman.
They've dropped a couple of catches. Now they would have to work hard.
Oh, this has been sliced in the air. Does it have the legs? Well, it certainly does. It was just a slice, but still a monster six from Harshit.
And that's why Harshit has spoken to Ahmed earlier on that I'd love to time the ball. And this time he proved himself. The timing was absolutely brilliant and got the distance for a maximum.
Huge hit from Harshit Kaushik. There are no half measures when he strikes the ball. It travels the distance. And he's gotten going. This time through extra cover. And they will settle with one. And I think Ronak will be relieved to have him off strike.
So Harshit, when Harshit is on strike, the hopes are still alive with Ajman, 61 and 32.
Oh, beautiful shot from Ajmal. A shimmy down the track. And he goes dead straight as an arrow. One bounce over the rope. 4 runs.
Brilliant batting. Played with a straight bat. Just timed well over the bowler's head. And there is no need to run. 1, 2 steps, reaching the ball. And got a boundary. Good batting.
Very good batting indeed. Use of the feet. And he tries to repeat it. And this time it goes all the way. A towering 6 over wideish long off. 50 up for Ajman. 51 off 3 after 5 overs. And yet another 51 required. Another glorious hit all the way for 6. Well, halfway stage, the match is absolutely fascinatingly poised. 51 scored, 51 needed. Double change in the com box as Abid Ibrahim and Rashid Mohammed will take you through to the exciting finale.
Well, thank you very much, Izzy. Yeah, keeping that chair warm for me. Yeah, it's Harshit Kaushik, and just now, Mohammad Ajmal is spicing things up. 51 for 3 at the end of 5, halfway mark. Amar Badami, the leggy, comes in. Got a lot of job to do. Oh, half tracker, one-hander, up in the air. And one bounce maybe into the fence. Yeah, a boundary there. A real loosener coming in from the leggy. Yeah, I can understand. It's a little bit of a dew out there. It's hard to grip the ball.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, easy picking. Harshit Kaushik puts that one away. Great hand and eye coordination there. This man is so strong towards the onside. Take another one. Square of the wicket. Ahan Fernandez does really well. not playing in the air. That's a smart trick for me. It's not really a big task. It's just that you need to play the entire 28 more balls. Yeah, one leg is bowling and the other one is getting up. Right behind him is Aditya Shetty, and this is the think tank of Dubai. Amin Farooq, Mr. Amin Farooq. Very, very much interested in the game. Always with the team. Hit straight. And the call would be 2. No, they'll stick only with 1. Well, plenty of headache for the team. Safi Tariq just keeping his eyes on the batter's movements. Very important role for the wicket-keeper. Oh, that's again a one-hander up in the air. It's skied up and that will remain in the sky. 6 runs. Big hit on the onside. You can't be bowling onto the pads to Harshit Kaushik. He'll put you away simply the way he's got this one. Look at that. One knee down, up she goes. Beautiful lofted shot. I thought for a moment that might be a miscued shot. But that has sailed over all the way. 6 runs. What I think this has been from Harshit, Rashid.
Oh yeah, that was a tremendous hit from Harshit Kaushik. Almost going into the second ground, so they've called for new balls. And Amar Badami will be under a lot of pressure now. He's leaked away 12 runs in just 4 deliveries. 39 more required of 26 deliveries. Harshit playing beautifully on 21 of 9.
Possibly the new ball might bring a little luck for the leggy.
Well, he needs a lot of luck now.
It's just that before that 6 was hit, now this one is heaved. Before that 6 was hit, the pressure was on Harshit and his partner. But soon that big shot coming in, the pressure has gone off. That's what you need to do. You need one big over. And maybe another over is needed here. 13 runs of 5 deliveries. If Ajmal can get a boundary on the final delivery, that would be the first big over they're looking for.
Oh, certainly. That will ease off a lot of pressure that was being built in the previous overs. But it's nobody else but Dubai to blame themselves because they've dropped a few catches and that's gone against them. Amar Badami with the last delivery. That's gone up in the air. I don't think he's got from the middle of bat. Is there a chance? No, that's gone all the way for a huge hit. And that's another maximum. Beautiful hitting. Excellent hitting from these two. And they have eased off all the pressure that was built in the previous overs. A maximum to end the over. Good one for Ajman. 19 runs coming off it. Look at that. Coming down the track and getting it really nicely. It had the height and the distance and was right over the side screen.
Yeah, it's all the time when Ahmed Khwaja is around, they'll just hit him there. 70 runs on board with the end of 6 overs, 3 wickets down.
Change right arm over. Come on, guys, come on, guys. Go, Ronnie. Come, Ronnie. Guys, time coming. 11:45. Come on, guys, थोड़ा focus करेंगे आएगा मैच.
Harshit Kaushik now. Oh, that's handsome hit. That's up and over. They are hitting those big 6s. Not only 6s, but the big ones.
Another good hit from Harshit Kaushik. That was in the slot by Aditya Shetty. Not a good delivery. And that's the kind of hit that really takes Harshit Kaushik on to 28 of just 11 deliveries. Brilliant hitting from the left-hander. He's put a lot of pressure on Dubai. And they're persisting with those leg spinners. Not a good matchup against the left-hander. Look at that. That was a mighty hit. It went high and handsome over the side screen once again for a huge 6.1 overs, 76 for 3.
I think it's just that pressure is getting built on Team Dubai. I think nothing wrong with the bringing on the leg spinner. The problem is he bowled full.
Yeah, he can't bowl full to Harshit Kaushik. You'll have to pull his length back, but he's got a brilliant sweep shot. We saw in the previous over. So I think it's trouble times for Dubai now. Almost run a ball, 26 of 23.
The problem is that both these length, either you can't be too full or at the same time you can't be too short against Harshit. And this time played with soft hand, only single. I'll quickly get off.
Good running between the wickets. Ajmal was always on for that single. And this is the kind of batting effort you need when you're chasing down over 100 runs. Hit a maximum on the first delivery, rotate strike. You've got the game in control. 7 wickets in hand. Excellent batting.
They'll need boundaries, I think, to finish this off early. Because there is a run rate, certain things which comes in play as well. If you got a start, finish it well. Shimmy down the track, up in the air. Well, the story continues. They're hitting those big sixes and straight down the ground.
Oh, what a good hit from Ajmal. That was out of... look at that, coming down the track and getting to the pitch of the delivery and then hitting it over extra cover. And that was a mighty hit once again. Another ball that has been disappeared into the night sky. And I think they'll have to call for new balls again. This is excellent hitting from Ajman. They were down with those wickets going down early. But then what a comeback. Ajmal 28 of just 19. And look at that. Harshit Kaushik 29 of 12 deliveries. These two have turned it on for Team Ajman.
Yeah, it's just that a sign of worry there for Team Dubai. I don't think so. 102 was a bad total on board. Their fielders has let them down, I feel.
Absolutely. The catch is going down. The ground fielding wasn't all that great today. And Ajman have taken full advantage of that. Ajmal was dropped by, I think it was Safir Tariq on the boundary rope. And then he's made it, beg your pardon, it was Taimur Ali on the boundary rope. He's made it count after that. And really hit some wonderful, lustrous hits.
Yeah, maybe so that batter is shuffling a little bit.
Come on, guys.
I think the spin is not working on for Dubai. They need to come up with the plan B. This one he goes on the onside. Has he got all of it? Yes, it does. Well, Ronak really can't do anything about it apart from looking that ball sailing over his head.
Yeah, he's tried the googly now. And Ajmal has gone on to the back foot. He's read the length really early, picked up the googly, and then forced it towards square leg over that fielder. There was Ronak Panoli there, mere spectator at the end. Look at the power and the timing on that one. That is a wonderful hit once again. Beautiful hitting this is from Team Ajman.
I think he read the googly early. The usual leg break would have been maybe a wicket. Again, tossed it up in the air. And that is straight to the field. Oh, another misfield. We've been talking about the fielding's error here for Team Dubai, and that continues.
Yeah, not a good effort. He brought in the helicopter shot on that occasion. It was too full. Not a bad delivery. He won the block hole, and look at that shot. Absolutely good and wonderful timing. Ahmed Tariq making a mess of that. And that's hit the boundary skirting for a boundary. 9 of 19.
Pretty easy job there for Ajman now. Oh! Aditya has the last laugh. That ball has not picked that bounce much. It was tad low and hits the middle stump.
Going for the reverse hit wasn't required there. Ajmal has done all the hard work. But I think it's a little too late now for Dubai. They don't have too many deliveries to defend those 9 runs. Going for that reverse hit. It was a slower delivery from Aditya. Very slow in the air. Pulled his length back as well. Ajmal gone after scoring 38 of 12 deliveries. 4 maximums and 2 boundaries in that. 93 for 4 Ajman, requiring another 9 runs.
Harshit Kaushik, 29 of 12. We were talking about spin not working, and I think the captain has realized that. He's given the ball to Wasim Akram, and that's the power play, the floating power play taken by Team Ajman. And the right move, only 9 runs required. They've got 3 overs to do that. Yuvraj Barua, the new man, joining Harshit Kaushik, who's on 29 of 12 deliveries.
I think it's a little late realizing that the spin is not working, and they brought the pace back. Big hit, and that might be a catch. Fielder settling. Oh, that's over him. 6 runs, 6 more. It looks like we are going home early.
Oh yeah, that was another big hit against the left-arm pacer. Wasim Akram bowling it on the pads. 2 straight there, and Harshit Kaushik is a very strong player, isn't he? A lot of power. Look at that. Got a lot of distance, and eventually got the distance he was looking for. Over him, I think. Amar Badami on the boundary rope. Still waiting for confirmation if it's a maximum or not.
For me, I think that sailed over.
Yeah, that looked like 6 runs.
Yeah, looked like it has done the distance. Yeah, clearly. And fielder trying his best, but that was just too big for him. 6 runs coming off last delivery. 1 hit away. I tried a typical fast bowler's reaction. Trying to bang it short and got it completely wrong.
Yeah, a little wayward there down the leg side. Will be 1 for the over as well. And take out 1 more run from the required runs. Now, just 2 more runs required here. Harshit Kaushik on strike. 100 comes up with that wide delivery down the leg side.
I thought maybe Wasim Akram, if he could break into provide the breakthrough, maybe dragging this game slide a bit. But I think that floating power play is kicked back and gave Harshit license to kill. Oh, that might be a no ball. Might be. No, that's wide. Well, it just the last 2 deliveries have just got wrong for Team Dubai. And now only 1 run needed to win. Look at that. Don't know what Wasim Akram was trying to achieve here.
Well, he's probably trying to bowl a Yorker, but too much dew on the ground. You can see that he's trying to clean the ball. And that's the kind of conditions that you have to get used to. Scores are level now. 1 more run required.
Full toss. And just over the fielder. That would be it. And Ajman has sealed the deal. Got this game done and dusted pretty early. They've got 16 balls to spare. And only 4 wickets lost in the process. Match number 24. And a big margin of victory for Ajman. I think that will help them in the net run rate as well.
Oh, absolutely. It was a convincing victory for Ajman at the end. They did lose a few wickets at the top, which put pressure on the other batters. But Ajmal and Harshit Kaushik, both of them, well, they took out that pressure that was being built and hit some very good shots all around the park. And Ajman eventually winning the game by 6 wickets. Dubai, the poor run continues for them in this tournament. And it's back to the drawing board for them.
Definitely, they got to work on the plan. They've got plenty of talent and skill. There is no doubt about it. They've got decent unit. Ronak Panoli need to really be talking to his players what went wrong, take positive outs from this game, and also work on the fielding. I think the fielding is something which has let them down, and these all are youngsters. They can do a lot better than what they have shown.
Oh, certainly. Let's have a look at the batting card for Team Ajman. 13 of 6 for Usman. Ansh run a ball 9 and Abdul Shakur run a ball 3. That's where when these 3 wickets fell, Dubai thought they are back into the game. But Harshit Kaushik 36 of 14 and Ajmal 38 of 12 deliveries. That's the partnership that took Ajman over the line quite easily at the end. They had 16 deliveries in their pocket.
And talking about bowling, Ronak with 2 wickets. Surprisingly, he has got to step up. And that's where they thought maybe the spinners are working well. They brought Amar Badami, who's gone for plenty of runs in his 1 over. He's gone for 19. And Aditya Shetty with those 2 wickets. One is at the end. Well, the proceeding has been quite simple. Highlights where they've got just the right kind of a start, but then losing those 3 wickets has cost them a big time. That was Usman Khan's dismissal, first man to walk off, and then unstunned and playing that shot up in the air and a simple catch in the deep. After this 3 wickets down, when Shakur was deceived by the googly, it was Harshit Kaushik and his partner Mohammad Ajmal who took this ship towards the docks.
Yeah, some good hitting at the end from Harshit Kaushik and Ajmal. That was another big hit. They favoured the spinners, went against them and hit some wonderful shots. That was one of the best shots of the night by Ajmal. And then he hit a good boundary towards the offside as well. I think he was trying to do too much there, going for the reverse hit. By then, I think it was done and dusted. That maximum, I think that sealed the game for Ajman. And at the end, a low full toss over the fielder's head. And they took the winning run off the blade of Harshit Kaushik. Good victory for Team Ajman. Match summary then. Match number 24, Dubai getting to 101 for the loss of 6 wickets in 10 overs. Ahan Fernandez 17 of 8, Safir Tariq 17 of 11. So did Taimur Ali get 17 of 11. Shiraz Pia picked up a couple of wickets alongside Ajmal, and Ankur picked up a wicket. Ajman in response got to the total in 7.2 overs, 38 of 12 from Ajmal and unbeaten 36 of 14 for Harshit Kaushik. A couple of wickets each for Ronak Panoli and Aditya Shetty. And eventually Ajman winning the game by 6 wickets. Well, those are the results for today. December 23, match number 21 was Sharjah versus Fujairah. Sharjah winning the game by 7 wickets. Match number 22, Ajman versus Abu Dhabi. Ajman won by 7 wickets again. And match number 23 was Emirates Blues versus Emirates Reds. And the Blues won that by 6 wickets. And the last game of the night, Dubai versus Ajman. Ajman won that game by 6 wickets. Well, that's a lot of action for today. But before we end, let's head down to the sidelines where we've got Ahmed Khwaja with the Player of the Match presentation.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the post-match presentation for match number 24 of the Emirates D10 2023 powered by FanCode. It was Ajman taking on Team Dubai. It was Ajman who won the toss, and their captain Adnan Ul-Mulk elected to bowl first. And Team Dubai, they played really well. 101 runs in their allotted 10 overs for the loss of 6 wickets. But in response, Team Ajman came out all guns blazing. They got to the target in just 7.2 overs. A wonderful all-round show from a wonderful all-rounder gets the Player of the Match medallion today. It will be presented by Mr. Iftikhar Ali, our match referee. And it's Mohammad Ajmal. 2 overs, 2 for 20. And a fascinating knock, 38 of 12. 2 boundaries and 4 gigantic sixes as he sealed a wonderful win for the men in purple. Ajmal, congratulations, very well played. First of all, in terms of bowling, once again you got 2 wickets to your name. What is the strategy to have success on these pitches?
Just bowl 2 good length balls. Don't bowl short balls or pitch ball. Just bowl good length balls. That is very hard to hit.
It's very hard to hit, and you've been hitting the stumps as well regularly. And in terms of your batting, 33 for 3 at that stage. Normally, usually teams, they say, okay, we'll check the ball, singles, doubles, we'll build a partnership. But you decided, let's go big, let's go downtown. 4 sixes.
Yeah. Because against spinners is very easy to bat. They have 2 more overs in fast bowlers. So we need to finish before that overs. That's all.
And of course, it was a very important day for Ajman. 2 important victories. Now you're in the mix to finish maybe in the top 2, top 3, maybe even go all the way.
Now we are in good rhythm. This rhythm is going to the final, I think so. I don't know. This is a cricket. Everything can happen.
Well, if you keep playing like this, I'm sure you will make it all the way to the final. Very well played today, Ajmal. Outstanding.
Thank you so much.
Well, that was Mohammad Ajmal with yet another deserved Player of the Match award. That's all from the post-match presentation. Let's head back to the com box.
Thank you, Ahmed Khwaja. that was the match presentation. Look at the points table. Sharjah leading the roost with 14 points. They haven't lost a game as yet, so they're clearly almost into the semi-finals. Fujairah with 2 losses are at 10, right behind them. Abu Dhabi at 8 points alongside Ajman, who won both their games today and made sure that they got those important points that were required. Emirates Blues, beg your pardon, at 4 points. They beat Reds today and took over in that game. And Dubai at the bottom of the table with just 2 points in their kitty. So Emirates Reds and Dubai at the moment are struggling. Emirates Blues can make it better if they win the rest of their games. And I think this is turning out to be a very, very interesting tournament with the kind of games we are witnessing here in Ajman at the 7 Districts Malek Stadium. Well, tomorrow's games for you then. December 24, we'll have 4 games lined up. Match number 25 at 3 p.m. local time will be Emirates Blues taking on Sharjah. Match number 26 at 5:15 p.m. local time, Ajman will be taking on the Emirates Reds. Important game for the Emirates Reds to win and justify and get more points on the table. Dubai will be taking on Fujairah at 7:30 p.m. That will be match number 27. And the last game of the night will be match number 28 at 9:45 p.m. where Abu Dhabi will be taking Emirates Reds again. So those are the games lined up for you tomorrow. We hope that you enjoyed our coverage of the games today, and we'll be coming back with those same kind of sentiments tomorrow as well. Do join us at 3 p.m. local time. Till then, good night and take care.